Okay, hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about some Dollar Tree makeup. I did some shopping. Now, first off, I couldn't get any complexion products. They didn't have anything in shade Ghost or Sick Victorian Child, so I was kind of out of luck there. They did have some complexion stuff, and I think if you're a medium skin tone, around about there, they got you covered. Pale, deep, it's a little bit more of a struggle to find a complexion product at the Dollar Tree, but they exist, they're out there, it's just trying to find them. My local Dollar Trees did not have them. Anywho, I picked up a few things. I actually picked up like enough to do multiple videos. So today we're going to be leaning towards a rosy kind of cool tone look with the selections. And I have not only just makeup, but I have like some Bath Body stuff to talk about also. Let's go ahead and start with the Bath and Body stuff just because I want to get that out of the way and tell you about it. They have got this whole line from a brand called Power Stick, which I remember that being around when I was like in elementary school. I feel like I remember seeing ads for Power Stick as a kid and that being like the Axe Old Spice of that time. Anyways, they have got this little scent range that is duping Sol de Janeiro. Now, the scent is pretty close, like pretty dead on. I've got the Brazilian Mist. Brazilian Mist is the fragrance and it's notes of pistachio and salted caramel. We know what that's trying to do. So I've got the Hair and Body Mist. This smells wonderful. Great smell. I've also got the leave-in conditioner. Actually, pretty decent leave-in conditioner. It's very lightweight. And this is a decent little job. And again, smells nice. Now, is it going to be like amazing? No, but it kind of gets the job done. It's okay. It's better than I thought it would be. It's very thin and lightweight, so on my thin fine hair, that's great. And the fragrance is pleasant. My only complaint really with this stuff is the fragrance doesn't last. It dissipates in no time, so it's not a long-lasting product, but they smell real nice. So, you know, if you just want something to be able to throw it on and smell it for a little while, that's cool. It's a heck of a lot cheaper than Sol de Janeiro. And yeah, it is a fragrance dupe. Like, it smells pretty dead on. It's just, you're not going to get hardly any longevity out of it. So it goes for both of those, as well as this spray can mist. Again, it smells awesome. It lasts maybe 10 minutes, and you're like, where did that even go? There's no longevity with these products. And they also have a deodorant that is a non-antiperspirant, I believe, aluminum-free deodorant. And all this stuff is cruelty-free, dye-free, paraben-free, and vegan. So it's not like a terrible ingredient deck. However, the aluminum-free deodorant doesn't do a whole lot of anything. It's like you might as well not have applied anything kind of deodorant. But it smells wonderful. Like, that is a really, really good fragrance. I wish it was just a little bit stronger and like actually held on a little more because it smells so good. I wish it was just a little more powerful. That's my only complaint, is these things are just, they don't have the longevity that I would want from them. But the fragrance is good. It's real good. So I'm not going to like just completely count it out because they did a great job on the fragrance. Just the staying power isn't there. I also have a couple of duds I wanted to go ahead and mention too before we get in here. I picked up this. This is a Be Pure eye serum. It says compared to Olay. This is what it's going to come in. So this is paraben-free, phthalate-free, fragrance-free. We got that going for it. Good. And compared to the Olay Eye Lifting Serum. Here's things that I would not recommend getting at the Dollar Tree. Is skincare. This doesn't, I don't think does anything. It just feels kind of weird. It's an odd, almost sticky texture. I don't know. It's a funny texture. I'm trying to find, like, looks like it's mostly glycerin and dimethicone. I don't think it's doing anything for you. Sorry. It says it's formulated with vitamin E, B5, and B3. Maybe. It's mostly just dimethicone and glycerin. And for some reason, glitter. Riddle me this. Why is it glittery? I hope I can get this to pick up on camera. It's glittery, you guys. Yeah, you know what this kind of feels like when I'm gripping face primers or something. It feels just watery. And it has glitter in it. It's like super shimmery. Like why is it shimmery? So skip that. Don't waste your money on skincare. Well, at least that particular skincare. They may have some other stuff. I know they have like low recipe dupes and some other things. I haven't seen that person to investigate it. But if you're going to get skincare that's affordable, I would just say go ahead and get stuff from The Ordinary and Inky List. This is $1.75 now, $1.25, something like that at Dollar Tree. Just get the Ordinary. Their stuff is, a lot of it is under $10 or around the $10 price point, and you're going to get quality skincare that is effective and it's going to do the job, and it's not going to be like throwing money away. Okay, jumping in here for a minute, I was researching the eye cream and comparing the ingredients to the Olay one. Oh, sorry, lip liner going everywhere. Ignore that. The ingredient deck isn't too dissimilar. Now the concentrations are different. Like the niacinamide and stuff is definitely lower down on the ingredient list. And it looks like the Olay lifting eye cream is actually shimmery too. And it retails for $30. So here's my honest opinion here. Don't fool with the Olay one either. The ingredient deck's not that great. It doesn't look like it's mostly just dimethicone and silicone with a little bit of niacinamide in there. I don't think it's a great eye cream. You could do better. You could do so much better on the eye cream for a way better price point. So again, I'm going to have those listed and linked below. More affordable options and more effective options. I just don't think that's a great cream to begin with, much less the dupe. So there's my thoughts. I just need to jump in and say that the Olay one is also shimmery. Why? Why is it shimmery? Ooh, I don't get that. I don't get it. I don't think that's a flattering texture on the under eye. That is one thing I do want to point out, is sometimes some stuff here at the Dollar Tree is not really saving you money, because you're going to be throwing so much money at it trying to find something good that it is just, in turn, you're just throwing money away. And if you're in a tight spot, if you're on a strict budget, the last thing you want to do is waste money, even if it is $1.25. So there are places that, yeah, I think you can get something fun and a little treat at the Dollar Tree, but there's also, sometimes I would just recommend getting something from Elf, Wet n Wild, The Ordinary, from Walmart that is going to perform a million times better, and you're not going to be throwing your money away by getting it. And is it going to be a few dollars more? Yes, but you're not going to have to spend more money because what you bought didn't work out. Does that make sense? You're going to have something you're a little bit happier with. And there's some things that you're going to end up wasting more money at the Dollar Tree buying some of this makeup stuff. But that's not a universal rule. So I do have some actually really good stuff in here that I want to talk about too, but I want to get the duds out of the way. Don't fool with this. That kind of product is just like, what's the point? You might as well not even be applying an eye cream because it's not doing anything for you but putting some glitter on your under eye. Or shimmer. And who wants that? Like, that doesn't even make sense. It doesn't make sense. All right. Let's get into a face, and then I will touch on some of these other duds in here and winners as we go. So again, I don't have complexion because that just wasn't going to happen for my pale little face. So let's go ahead and move over to eyeshadow. Actually, now there is some decent eyeshadows at Dollar Tree, and then there's again some major duds. So like this one here, I don't know what the brand is. I think this might be Pure. I don't know. I don't have the outer component, but this was very pretty. They have this at your Dollar Tree for $1.25. I liked the setup of this palette, and the quality is actually pretty decent. The shimmers in here are very pigmented in this one. The mattes aren't as pigmented as I would maybe want them to be. They're a little desaturated, a little light on the pigment, but the shimmers in here are beautiful, and you can definitely create a nice look with this palette. So this one, not a dud. You're just gonna have to work with it a little bit. And they also have this one in a couple of colorways. Like, I also have it in the smoky browns, which I did a pretty decent look with this. I experimented with it already. So today we are gonna use the Dreamy Mauves, and I wanna kind of demo that one for you. This is a pretty color story. It's kind of a Naked 3 feel to it. Now, one that I would not even fool with, don't even look at it, not worth your time, is this one from a brand called Le Mercerie. Le Mercerie. I think that's made up French. I think that's real French. Yeah, this is the All Eyes pressed eyeshadow palette. It's so cute, but it is not good. Not good. The mattes in here, barely pigmented. The shimmers, it's an overspray. There's no shimmer underneath that. It's just a crappy eyeshadow. So, you know, no, don't waste your time with this one. This brand to me is a bit of a disappointment also. Not good. But let's go ahead and get started here with Dreamy Mauves. And I'm going to take a fluffy brush. This is a Sigma E38. And let's see. Let's start with this nice little soft pink shade. These don't really seem to have a lot of kick up. And I'm just going to take that through the transition here. And yeah, it's pretty light. So they aren't heavy on the pigment. But you can build these and get it there and get a look. Just know they're going to come out a little bit lighter than what they look like in the pan. They're very firmly pressed into the pan as well. Now, could you get a decent eyeshadow from Wet n Wild, a little palette for a very low price point, as well as e.l.f., the quads? Yeah. You definitely could. And not have to work as hard with it or fight it as much. And you can always catch things on sale at the drugstore. But we're just sticking to Dollar Tree stuff and testing it out, what's available at that selection. All right, let's go over to the more of a mauve-y, deeper mauve shade here. Bring that a little bit tighter in. That one has a little more kick up to it. That's not bad, it's just light. I have seen online where people have found like much larger palettes at Dollar Tree, but I don't think those are going to be $1.25. They're probably falling in that Dollar Tree Plus category where things are going for $5 to $8. Like, okay, there we go. It's something, you know? I'm thinking if, like, within the confines of Dollar Tree, this is good. Is it something that I think you need to go run to Dollar Tree and get? No, just go get a little palette from Wet n Wild or e.l.f. e.l.f.'s got very affordable eyeshadow palettes that I think you'd be way happier with. But yeah, within our little context of Dollar Tree, this is good. So we're gonna take this deepest it's kind of a reddish brown burgundy color, and we'll see how that does in the outer corner. Or are we? Well, I say that, but I don't think we're gonna build much. That is pretty sheer, and I'm really scrubbing in there. Maybe skip this palette too. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna just skip this. Get something from e.l.f. or Wet n Wild. They have very affordable eyeshadow palettes that come in under $10. Like some that come in under like $5. Because that is not really doing a whole lot. Is it a pretty shade? Yeah, but it doesn't look like what's in that pan, does it? If it looked like this in the pan, that would be one thing. But that looks like it's gonna be this rich brown, and it is just not that. I'm trying here. Really scrubbed in there and picked up a lot of product. That's one thing. It really wouldn't want to pick up on the brush. It's very, almost like hard pan, firmly pressed. Now I'm kind of scrubbing into it. I'm getting a little more from it, but still not what it looks like You know, it's not that rich, deep brown that is in the palette. Then maybe skip on this particular little palette as well. I don't think you're going to be super pleased with it, but you can make something happen. Let's try this deeper shimmer right here, or metallic, because it does swatch pretty good. So let's see. Yeah, okay, that performs quite nicely. If they all performed like that, we would be in business, because that is going on like a dream. What the heck? I'm just gonna diffuse that. It's like, these palettes are workable, but do you want to fool? Like, think about it this way. Your time is also worth money. And you're sitting here having to fight with this palette for, you know, extra time to create a look that is just going to be a nice kind of soft, not a glam look or anything. Like, I don't know. That's not a good time investment either. All right, I'm going to take this lightest shimmer right here, which is a pretty color, and we're going to put that on the inner part. And I'm just going to go ahead and give you a little spoiler. I have found a palette at Dollar Tree that is nice from LA Colors. But again, LA Colors is not like a terrible brand. Like these shimmers, they're performing good. That's a nice pearly. I wouldn't call these shimmers really. Like pearl finish. Softly metallic. Like they're not crazy metallic either, but they have a nice quality to them. So, yeah, I mean it's not a bad look. It's just we could have gotten here with a different palette with a lot less effort, I think. And that could have been like Rosewater from e.l.f. Those little 4-pan palettes. The 5-pan ones from Wet n Wild are fabulous. There's plenty of options out there. I'm going to bring a little bit, I guess I'll bring a little bit of that deepest color on the lower lash line. We'll try to. That's just kind of giving me a little pinky haze. Kind of looks like I got pink eye. Okay, well, you know. That's that. I also, for the eyes, have got this. This is from Ioni. This is the Buildable Shimmer, what do we call it? Liquid eyeshadow. This is Buildable Shimmer Fast Drying. This is in the shade Laid Back Champers. I don't like that, champers. But it's from this little collection. It's like their Chinese or Lunar Zodiac collection. Everything in this collection is very cute, by the way. And this is really pretty. And I also have this in this shade as well, which I think we'll get into another day. I don't know. Well, it kind of goes with today's look too. Maybe we can try to do a little bit of both of these today. And this one is called Honest Pink. Let's try them out. I'm going to start with Honest Pink here. And do a little swatch. Ooh, it's pretty. It's kind of Dulce Pinky from like Milani. It's that pink with the gold in it. Let's put a little bit of this on the lid here and see how it goes. And this one on the kind of the center. That looks pretty cute. I'm gonna just diffuse the edges a little bit. Kind of pat. A little more. So far, I don't hate that. That's not bad. It's got little gold glitters in it. Very Stila. Now, the wear time, I have no idea. But first application, that looks really cute. Willis crease, I don't know. We'll find out together. I'll let you know. I'll either pop in a little insert telling you if it greased or not, or something in the description box. Also jumping in to say that the liquid eyeshadow actually held up really well. It started to flake considerably later in the day, and that was like if I was like rubbing it or something, but I didn't notice it like falling off or anything like that. It was like if I messed with it, yeah, it was flaking a little bit, but it held up pretty well, and I didn't notice any creasing or anything like that. So I think the liquid eyeshadow is actually fairly nice and not a bad option. I'm just real spicy about that eye cream. Spicy about the Olay version. The audacity, that price. But so far, that's very cute. Okay, Ayani, I like the liquid eyeshadows thus far. I'll keep you updated on these in like a product update too. All right, let's take this one called Laid Back Champers. What a silly name. That's really pretty. That is pretty. And this color is like this. Ooh, I like that one. I like that one. They also had this in like a dark, like super dark grayish kind of gunmetal color. I don't know. Something about the formulation didn't seem like it would play well in a deep shade. But these do remind me of kind of the steel. Wow. Okay. Hello. Hello. Look at that. But the little Stila liquid eyeshadows reminds me of that. I'm getting here my little brush just to diffuse. Oh, that's looking pretty cute. Very wet and glowy, and yeah, buildable indeed. The liquid eyeshadow is a winner. That's pretty. This is very pretty. Alright, I'm gonna let that dry. But so far, I think the liquid eyeshadows are lovely. Very metallic, a little bit glitter in there. Fun, very fun. Now, I have got a liquid blush here. This is from Be Pure, and this is in the shade Party Pink. It's cute little packaging here. It's cute. I played with it for a second, and it's very fast drying. So we're gonna have to work quick with this one. But this was the only shade I saw, but I know this comes in other shades if you see it. I think they had like a more peachy shade, but this goes with our look, so why not? I'm gonna apply this the way I do all my liquid blushes, which is off of a brush. But yeah, little doe foot, classic formulation or classic kind of style here. Yeah, it's a pretty vibrant pink. I guess we're going pink today. We're going pink today. Alright, so I'm gonna take a brush and just kind of work that into the brush the way I usually do. Oh, there was shimmer on that brush. Oopsie. I should get a clean brush here. Alright, let's try that again. This looks like it has kind of a moussey formulation. Yeah, it is like drying fast. It's like drying quickly on my hand. You have no playtime with this one. So I definitely recommend applying it like this. Because I think if you go straight in, you're going to have a bad time. But it kind of almost dries too fast for you to get it on your face. Oh no. But I mean, it is showing up. And it's vibrant. It's pigmented. It's just, you got to get it on quick. No playtime here. But she's pretty. She is pretty. That's cute. So yeah, the only caveat here, work fast. Faster than you normally would with your liquid blushes. But I don't hate that. Not mad at it. It just, you gotta know what you're doing. Do not go straight onto your face with the doe foot. You will have a bad time. But other than that, I think it's good. I mean, look at it on my hand. Look how pigmented that is. But it dries so quickly, you kind of can't get it onto the face fast enough, which, as pigmented as it is and kind of vibrant, I'm not mad about that personally. And that's a pretty little shade. That's a very invigorating pink. I'm gonna go ahead and throw on a little concealer because I didn't get any concealer from the drugstore. Because I didn't get any concealer from Dollar Tree or like face powder. So I'm gonna do that real quick off camera. I'll be right back. Before I move on, I was gonna show you this. She's on there. That is on there good. Also, so are the eyeshadows. They're locked in. So there's that. That's good. I wanted to show you one more thing I did pick up. I got this little powder puff. It comes in a little case. Cute. $1.25, I believe. It's just a really nice powder puff. Like, it's got good texture to it. Floor puff, rather. Really, really nice. Very much like this. So I thought I'd just demo that real quick while I was setting my face. Because it's a good powder puff. And a very good price point. So this is a winner, this little thing. I've been testing it, okay? But it really does a good job. I like the size too. It's a little bit larger. You can cover a lot of surface area. Anyway, face is set now. This powder puff is great. I think it's Sassy and Chic was the brand. And it will look like this, hanging up. And it's just taped shut. And yeah. So you got a little travel case for it. Cool. Will I keep that? I don't know. I don't think I need that, but it's okay. It's cool. Yeah, before we go further, I actually have this little lip oil I'm going to throw on. This is also from Ayani, from the what do we call it? Lunar Zodiac collection. And this is called Purple Gold. And this is a vitamin E enriched hydrating sheer color lightweight comfortable lip oil. Very cute packaging. It's small. It's very small. This looks like the Geshu packaging a little bit. I thought it was a pretty color, so we need to throw some of this on. Little, rather small doe foot. And this has a true kind of lip oil texture. It's thin. That's a really nice flavor. It's very Bonnie Bell flavor. So yeah, it does soak in and have that kind of texture to it. It's like an actual oil. But it feels really good and very nourishing. It does leave a little bit of shine. So I actually don't hate this. Or it's just having something hydrating on your lips. And a pretty color. You can kind of build it too. Is it the most amazing lip oil I've ever used? Absolutely not. But it's cute and does the job. It does feel very nourishing and hydrating on the lips. And it's not sticky at all. I did pick up a little bronzer. This is from LA Colors. Look at how small this is. Like, you can see the pan imprint through because there's so little product in here because it's so thin. Like, if you hold it like this, you can see like the ripple of the pan underneath. Oh my goodness. They like barely put enough product in here to cover. Oh boy, that is so minimal. But the shade is actually pretty like nice. This one has a little bit of shimmer in it. They also have one that's more matte, or a matte one. I didn't notice the matte one until later in a different store, and I was like, well, I already got one bronzer, so I'm not going to buy the matte one too. The shades is nice. It's just kind of a basic bronzer shade that's going to work for more fair skin tones, I think. Yeah, I just can't get over. I don't know if you can see the ripples of like the pan underneath. It's almost comical because of how little is in here. But it's not a bad product. It's a pretty good bronzer, so I'll give it that. I'm just going to apply a little bit with a brush. I'll show you. Like, you're gonna hit pan on this pretty fast. But it's got a good formulation. It goes on well. It does what you need a bronzer to do. Brings in a little warmth. Yeah, if maybe you're somebody who's not sure about bronzer, this could be a good way to kind of experiment. Like, I don't think that's a bad bronzer. And I guess for $1.25, you know, it's pretty good. I'm giving the bronzer a little more grace. It's more just the funny of how little you get in here. So if you're heavy-handed with your bronzer, you're going to tear through it. But I mean, that's a good bronzer. It's a good shade. It's a classic bronzer color. Gets the job done. Again, you can always find affordable bronzers elsewhere, but in the context of Dollar Tree, this is good. Because I didn't want to go into this with the premise of it being a novelty to get makeup at the Dollar Tree. I wanted it to like actually find like good stuff that can save you money, and or if you're on a budget and you need just some good makeup that's affordable and not crazy expensive like some of the drugstore makeup's getting, where it's closer to $20 than it is to $5 like it used to be. And you need some good stuff, and you need some good everyday staples. That's kind of what my motivation was. So I think I am going to do maybe an under $5 just drugstore video to point out some good options outside of, because I think there are some hits at the Dollar Tree, but it's not where you can get your staples, and it's so hit or miss. Now, bronzer, pretty decent. Look at that. Nice bit of warmth on the face. Does a good job. You're getting next to no product in here. So there's that, but it's not a bad product as is. Okay. I did also pick up a powder blush. Now this powder blush, I dropped it. I'm actually quite a fan of. It's really good. I got 2 shades, but today we're going to use the shade. I think they marked this up to $1.75 now. I don't know. This is the shade French Pink, and it's the Essential Ageless blushes. They come in a little packaging like this. They kind of look like knockoffs of the L'Oreal Age Perfect collection, I believe. Anyways, I found 2 shades. So today we're going to go with the French Rose shade, which is just beautiful. It's beautiful. And the packaging's decent. Like, it's not too dinky feeling. What brand is this? This is Be Pure. Really a quality, like, formulation. And the shade is so pretty. These have a slight glow to them. To me, these are on par with just about every other blush at the drugstore, or even some high-end ones. Like, it's good. It's a good blush. Really good formulation. Like, these are worth going to the Dollar Tree to get. That's how nice I think they are. I think they have a beautiful luminous quality to them. That little bit of pearlescence. They are just really pretty. Like, I mean, hello? Look at that. And the glow in there. These are worth getting. If you go to the Dollar Tree and you're browsing the makeup and see these little essentially ageless blushes, get you one. Or get you 2. Get you whichever shades they got. So this one is French Rose, and I think French Rose is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Like, I would be tickled with this shade from any brand. But it, to me, has a very timeless quality to it. Like, it's not a novelty product or anything like that. This is a pretty nice, essential, staple kind of product. And a 10 out of 10. Absolute 10 out of 10 across the board. Not just by Dollar Tree standards. Whereas some of this other stuff I think has a bit more of a novelty quality, like these, you know, the Ioni liquid eyeshadows. They're fun. They're fun to play with, but they're not going to be like, whoa. Essential staple product that I'm always going to need my collection to use forever. They're just more for funsies. This doesn't have that feel this feels like just a good staple product. So there's that. Now, what else do I have in here? I actually have a couple things for lips. Aside from this lip oil, I have, first of all, this lip gloss. This was like a plumping lip gloss from the La Mercier brand. It was clear when I bought it. I bought it a couple months ago, and now it looks like this. Like it's turned colors, and it's real cloudy, and I don't like that, and I don't think that's a good thing. So I would don't buy this. That's I don't like the way that looks. It did not look like that when I bought it, and now it does. It is kind of gross, and I think there's something growing in it. So no. So that, you know what? This is just going right in the trash, because that's gross. Back over to good old Ioni. We have got the, I thought I had the box for this too. I guess I don't. Oh, lashes. Before I move on to lips, let's talk about some lashes. If you are a lash girl, Dollar Tree has got you covered. Their lashes are beautiful. They've got so many pretty styles. I've heard the lash glue from Ioni is really good as well, so keep that in mind. I did not need any more lash glue, but they have got some amazing looking lashes. Ioni has some. I think LA Colors had some lashes. There was a ton of really beautiful options. So this is the set I pulled out for today. These little clusters. How cute is that? And these are reusable, it says, and you can just pop them on. I was like, oh, how useful. I should have bought another set of these. But yeah, I got those, and I've got quite a few more. I picked up these. They're like called like anime lashes. Like how cool. How cool is that? The little clusters, and they got like little spiky parts. And I picked up these from Ioni that I thought were pretty. Yeah, the LA Colors ones. Really nice looking lashes. They're doing some things with their lashes. So I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes because I also got a mascara. Now, do I have any hope for this mascara? No, I don't. This is from Be Pure, I do believe, and this is a volumizing mascara. I liked the packaging. I thought it was really cute. I like this. And it says mascara on it. It looks a lot like the Maybelline packaging for their final ink. I don't know, something about this packaging was very satisfying to me. So yeah, let me curl my lashes and we will put that on. And I'm going to touch up my brows too real quick. I did not find any brow stuff. I think they have brow stuff. I just didn't either see it, the color that I would need, or just, I don't know. I know they had it. I just didn't get any. I do see a little bit of like crepiness. Just like right up here where I got some of that liquid eyeshadow. That is a risk of any liquid eyeshadow. They tend to kind of have that, can exacerbate crepiness. Just, it's something about the formulations. They all tend to do that. And that's why I've never been the biggest fan of liquid eyeshadows. But on the lid, I think they look really nice. So just, you know, mindful of your placement, I guess, with that. But these liquid eyeshadows are nice. I'm not a big fan of pink eyeshadow either. So I'm also like seeing that on me and I'm like, But especially because I just don't like pink eyeshadow. The formulation and the quality of it is nice. If that's on point. Okay, lashes are curled. Let's give this mascara a go. Do I have high hopes for this mascara? None. I have none. Because I don't know. I just don't feel like it's gonna do good. I've been burned before by cheap mascaras. Anyways, here's the wand. Not the worst looking wand in the world. Let's reserve judgment until we get it on. Oh. That's not the worst mascara I've put on my lashes. Is it amazing? No. Not first coat. But I have definitely put way worse ones on. This is not the worst thing in the world. Better than I expected it to be. It's kind of a drier formulation. Oh, there's a smell. Oh gosh. Oh, that stinks. That smells toxic. This is an awful, awful smell. So, I mean, a lot of times mascara smells kind of funky, but this one really smells funky. Alright, let's try a second coat and see how it goes. See if she builds. It's not bad. That's not bad. Can you do better? Yeah, but for $1 mascara, that's pretty dang good, okay? I don't hate it. Especially if you're using this with lashes. Yeah. That is not terrible. It is a little bit buildable. I have used worse mascaras from high-end brands. Now the smell, don't love that. Do not love the smell coming off of this. It's concerning as I keep putting it on my eye. Let's try one more coat. Sometimes you can do a third coat and get some great results. But I am a fan of an hourglass shaped wand. I tend to enjoy the mascaras that have that wand. Yeah, this is actually fairly buildable. You know? Not bad. Not bad. I've used some Dollar Tree makeup, or I've used some cheap mascara, and some high-end mascaras that have made my lashes look like I didn't put anything on, so. This is not the worst thing in the world at all. I think once we add them lashes with it, we will be in business. Yeah, okay. The mascara is not bad. Not bad at all. Can you do better with Maybelline? Yeah, but that's still pretty good. Still pretty good. Alright. Now, I'm going to let that dry for a minute, and then I'm going to throw these little lashes on. Okay, I'm just going to use my usual lash glue, which is this one from Kiss. This is one of their just clear lash glues, Lash Couture ones. Just use a bit of it for today. I think that will be fine. But Ioni does make lash glue. And this is a clear soft band, handmade 3D faux mink, 2-in-1. So we're just going to take a couple of the clusters and do that on the outer corner. Oh, it's all on one band. You have to cut them. Okay. So they will come on one strip and you have to trim them yourself, which is fine. Trim off the clusters, or you can just put them on together. Yeah, that did pretty well. Cute little clusters. Not bad at all. Alright, let's do this side. Alright, I just left those two clumps together, like two clusters, and stuck them on. That worked pretty well too. Cool. Yeah, lashes are definitely a good thing to get at Dollar Tree. And something else I really like to get at Dollar Tree is hair accessories and hair clips. They always have really cute hair clips and stuff like that. So there's what we got going on there. Pretty cool. I'm going to put a little bit of some brown liner in that tight line on the upper lash line because I can't stand seeing skin through that. And I can really see some skin today. I did not find an eyeliner at Dollar Tree. I think they have them, I just didn't. For lips, I have a couple more lip options. So we're not just stuck with a gloss. I have this little lip balm here from Ioni. This is the Shea Butter lipstick in the shade Nude. This is really, really nice. I also have a plumping gloss from Ioni, which has a spicy warning on it. It says, hot alert. Feels spicy heat to get the plump lips. Okay. Plump It Up High Shine Moisturize Paraben Free. Let's try this on first. See what it looks like. Nice packaging here. It's a pretty color. It's like this. It's got a little bit of sparkle in there. Shade. Does this have a shade name? This does only have a 3-month shelf life. That feels short. They did have this, I think, in a red. Oh, that's cute. Nice kind of marshmallow fragrance, but oh, yeah. There's a spice in when you smell it. Nice consistency. It's minty. It's a minty tingle. That's actually really nice. It's got a nice level of pigmentation to it. I wouldn't be like, oh my gosh, it's so spicy. It's got a cold minty tingle going on. It doesn't feel too dissimilar from the Milani regular plumping lip glosses. These. It didn't feel too dissimilar from that. Like the Hyaluron lip oils from L'Oreal. It feels like that. Like, it's a pretty color. It's a nice pink. It does have kind of full look to it. It gives a very smooth look to the lips. It's a nice gloss. That is a really nice lip gloss. I don't hate that. And they also had like a really pretty red. So that's cool. That's pretty cool. And the other lippy I have is this like creamy lipstick. This is very cute because look, it's a heart. The bullet is a heart. And this shade is really pretty. Like, that's a unique kind of color. And some lip liner. Feels really good. Feels very moisturizing. I like the shade. Very comfortable on the lips. This is good. This is nice. I think the other lippy look matched my look a little better, but I like this one more. I'm going to put a little lip liner around the edges just to kind of neaten that up. And I think that's going to be the one I'm going to go with today. I don't think I saw lip liners. I'm sure they had some, just maybe not at my particular Dollar Trees. I'm sure some Dollar Trees have them. Yeah, a lip liner, there we go. That is nice. That's like a legit, actually really good lipstick. So I think lip products, you can definitely find some good stuff. And there's also brand name stuff like mixed in a lot of times that you can find that's kind of like discontinued. So do bear that in mind. But yeah, okay. I'm going to put a little bit more, I think, of the Laid Back Shampers one. I don't like that name. I don't know why, but that bothers me. I'm just going to paint some on with a brush so I can get in there. Just going to take down some of that pink a little bit. Just personal preference on that. Be a little less pink. Look at that. I'm able to layer that with no problem. And it wasn't like getting all bunchy and weird and creasy. All right. There. That's a little more my speed. Yeah. I think I have what I would consider some real hard no's and some pretty firm yeses as well. And some actual like legit great products that are worth going out of your way to Dollar Tree to get, and some stuff that I would avoid like the plague. So what's happening over here? Hello, what are you doing here? So let's start with the firm nose. That would be that eye cream, that eye serum. It's just glittery glycerin. You don't need that. You can do better. I will link some better eye serums and eye creams down below that will not break the bank and be actually very affordable, that will do an amazing high-end result giving products. Does that make sense? The eyeshadow, this one, this Dreamy Mauve, I would just skip it. It's not worth the trouble, the hassle to try to get a look from it. Is it the worst thing in the world? No, but you could do better for just a couple dollars more from e.l.f. and Wet n Wild. I will also link some color stories similar to this and options down below that will give you way better results for maybe $2 or $3 more. I'll link them down below, and I'll try to find the most affordable places to get them as well, because this is costing you time and money, okay? I know it's only $1.75, but time is also money. Your time is much more valuable than money, in fact. A million times more valuable. Infinitely more valuable. Okay, next thing. The liquid blush. The liquid blush is pretty decent. Work fast. Don't waste your time. Don't go straight in with the applicator, but it's a nice blush and it does a good job, and it definitely has some staying power. Boy, does it. So yeah, this is pretty good. Pretty good. The liquid eyeshadows. These are awesome. Like, I've had them on for a while now because I've actually gotten up and had to go do stuff and come back, and there was no creasing or any weirdness. They've held on really well. Hopefully I inserted some like later in the day footage just so you could see how they held up. But yeah, they layer up. They are glittery. They are glowy. They are metallic. Very comparable to a Stila liquid eyeshadow. Big fan of this one, Laid Back Champers. Big fan of that color. They had some more colors as well, but these are the two that called to me the most. This is much more pinky than I thought it was. I wanted a little more gold from it, but it's cute. These are cute. I like these. These are from Ioni. So far, Ioni has kind of been the standout brand, with Be Pure coming up behind it. LA Colors Bronzer. It's fine. This is in the shade Sun Goddess. This is fine. You are getting such a minimal amount of product in here. You're going to tear through this in no time, but if you're just in a pinch and need a bronzer, this will get the job done. But again, I think you can get a more bang for your buck at the drugstore with a bronzer. This is 0.28 ounces. I can see like the pan through it. This is going to be gone in no time, but the shade is really nice. So there's that. It's a really nice quality. And if you want a very slim, like travel bronzer, it's not bad. It's not bad. I'm not trashing that. I actually like it, but you can get more bang for your buck in a larger compact if you are a bigger bronzer fan. If you're someone who uses bronzer very sparingly, this will be fine, I guess. This blush right here, the essentially ageless blushes. Go ahead and just make your way to Dollar Tree just for these. They're that good. These are beautiful. They are, look at this glow. The glow is just from this. How pretty. And it is the smoothest, just like luxe looking glow. It doesn't look emphasize texture. It just looks really nice. Like really nice. This one I have is French Rose. So pretty. This performs like one of my favorite like CoverGirl blushes. Like, these are good. These are real good. Don't sleep on those. Those are worth going out of your way to Dollar Tree for. Lashes, hands down, you're gonna score some great lashes at the Dollar Tree. They have so many options, so many styles. Like, they have some big old crazy lashes. They've got very subtle lashes like what we got on today. You'll do good on lashes there. I'm a fan of that. This mascara smells very bad. Like, she's got a stink, but it's not the worst mascara in the world. Like, it did something for me. In a pinch, this mascara will do the job. Especially if you're using it just to blend some lashes, this will be fine. This will be good. So I'm not gonna hate on that too much. That was okay. The smell is off-putting. The lip oil here, this is nice. Very nourishing feeling, very comfortable on the lips. I like it for that. It feels like a very nourishing product. It feels good. Gives a little bit of gloss. It is more of a traditional lip oil formula rather than gloss. I like the shade. Packaging's cute. It's nice. It's nice. Is it kind of dinky? Yeah, but it's nice. That is also from Ioni. This little lipstick that I have on right now. I really like this. This is really nice. It's a really pretty, I would say pigmented, kind of like one of those glossy sticks type of lipstick. It's very comfortable, looks great on the lips. It's smooth. It's a really unique shade. It's like this kind of cool tone, dusty color. I think the shade name is Nude. This is good. If you see these are great. Go ahead and these are worth checking out. I do like that, and I think you would enjoy that as well. The plumping lip gloss, really nice, really nice, and it's just kind of a cold minty feel. It's not like a crazy, oh my gosh, painful, horrific plumping. It's nice. It's fine, and yeah, I liked it as well. So that was great. Is that everything we used from Dollar Tree today? I think so. Again, like these body products, they smell really nice, this stuff, but the smell's not going to last. But, you know, I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. So, yeah, we have some hits, and then we have some not so great products. But my goal with this video is to try to find stuff that is getting it not for the novelty of getting it from Dollar Tree, but getting it because I'm on a budget and need makeup kind of thing. You know what I mean? And I did a whole spiel in a vlog about my motivation of doing this Dollar Tree video, but essentially it is not for the novelty of Dollar Tree makeup. It's the concept of affordable makeup that is good and that you're not going to waste your money and be disappointed by, because that can happen. Because I mean, look how many duds we had today. That was probably like, what? Everything's $1.75-ish now, so we can round that up to $2 with tax. So I mean, we got for sure $4 there just down the drain with that eye cream and this eyeshadow palette. That $4 could have gone to a really nice e.l.f. palette, you know? So you can end up blowing more money looking for good stuff at the Dollar Tree than if you just maybe bought the thing from Wet n Wild or e.l.f. that is still very affordable from Walmart or Amazon or what have you. So like I say, I'm going to link some options in the description box so they're more affordable and kind of similar color stories and everything that I think are worth checking out over some of the Dollar Tree stuff. That being said, we do have some really good stuff here that I think is worth going out of your way to the Dollar Tree to pick up. Namely, these essentially ageless blushes. These are fabulous. The Ani stuff, the lashes. My little, kind of as much as I can get to a full face of stuff from Dollar Tree and trying to save you a little money and and time and energy. Let me know down below if you want to see another one of these videos. I actually have a whole basket of stuff. I can do another one of these. I'm going to do it. And I want to do another video, or do a video that is strictly just stuff under $5 that you can get at Walmart, Target, Amazon, Walgreens, wherever you want to shop that is very affordable. Five Below, places like that, that you can actually get a real full face of makeup that is not going to be so hit or miss, but actually be legit good quality and essential products that are very much like staple things that aren't going to let you down on the day-to-day, like go-to products. That's what I'm going to do next. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on all of that down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Stay safe. Bye now. I've got to get all this off of my arms. This blush. My cheeks might be stained.